Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's mid-morning looking forward video and morning recap. July 1st today, and it's about 9:45 on the West Coast, so about 11:45 Central. Been a very active day for me in the live trading room this morning. Took 8 live positions this morning. That is a little bit high for me. Usually I like to take around 4, but been very active in the live trading room. And then when we go through today's review, you're going to think, what in the world? Because I only took 1 trade in the Russell today. Everything else came in gold and crude, believe it or not. We were trading off of some of them previous day's price levels, and actually all the opportunities came in the Russell or in the crude and gold today. So we had 1 Russell trade, as you can see here. Once we opened up this morning and the Russell started to pop higher, we actually came into a resistance zone. That resistance over here is this swing high. When we came in there, that's about where we're trading at right now, as you can see. I actually had an intraday indicator fire off. I have a counter trend indication. Once we come up to a resistance on a major swing, in this case it happened to be the daily. Usually it's like a 5 or 15 minute support or resistance level, and then I use a smaller time frame to enter. But it pops up on my charts as an indication for a possible overbought or oversold situation, and I only take that at the extreme support and resistance area. So I did take 1 Russell here for a nice profit to the downside here as it came off of these highs, but as you see, we've traded right back down, right back near there, and that's where we're at right now. So I'm usually not a counter trend trader, but 80% of my trades are with the momentum, but I do have some opportunities whenever they do set up. So that's my only Russell trade today. As far as what I see moving forward with the Russell here, we are at resistance here, guys. We are at these highs. As I zoom out here just a little bit, we're at these highs. So there's really no arguing the fact that this is the resistance. If it bleeds through just a little bit today or tomorrow, we do have this 618% extension from this most recent pullback. You see it hit the 23, got another pullback, and then we do have the 1618, which comes a little bit higher than the actual highs. So if it does peek its head through, be a little bit cautious for a little bit of a retracement. It is due for a little pullback, but with the momentum that we have today, with the gap and go situation where it just gapped and then just kept on running today, buyers are in charge. So who knows where they will stop, and I will absolutely not take a counter trend trade unless it really clearly uses this, and I like a 15 minute, I start creating lower highs and lower lows on a little bit longer anchor chart from an intraday standpoint. So the momentum is definitely still to the upside. It probably wouldn't hurt to have a little retrace and retest this 8 period before heading higher, but I'm not going to fight with it. As long as it keeps heading higher, I'm going to keep trading higher. And if it pulls back, be very cautious on any pullback, because the bulls are in charge. Just wait patiently for the next opportunity, the next support to hold, and then look for a resumption back in the uptrend. Quickly through here, we got the S&Ps pushing higher. We do have them hitting resistance here, or actually target, I guess I should say. First target would be right here about the 77s, and then the final target is also that 618, which comes up there at the 13s. Here on the NASDAQ, them 3920s would be that resistance. Once again, that's the extended resistance. So it's amazing how strong this market is actually trading. Here with the little bit larger companies in the Dow, not quite as strong as some of the smaller and more active stocks, but nonetheless, still got room here to come up and retest these highs at this 17,000 range. And then if we push through that, we will talk more about that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. The crude here, awesome trading. If you guys ever see me trade live, I use the previous day's price range a lot, especially for intraday trading. And I had marked up previous day's high, previous day's low. We took trades as we broke out of the previous day's highs for profits, and then as it turned back down in, we were looking to short inside of the previous day's highs, looking to drive this thing back down towards previous day's lows. And it's worked absolutely phenomenally here. The crude has, ever since we took that trade short, it has continued to sell off and sell off and sell off. It's actually down below the pivot and working its way towards the lows from yesterday, as you can see. So it's worked out amazing here. Above that 8-period moving average, above previous day's high, we took a long opportunity. Below the 8-period and below previous day's high, we've shorted, and it's worked out just phenomenal. So moving forward, the analysis is absolutely no change from last week, from the last 2 weeks. We're still in the sideways chop. So going into tomorrow, I will look for today's trading range, basically the previous day's trading range. We get above, I'm bullish, below, I'm bearish, and inside there, look to trade the extremes. Sell the highs, buy the lows. And the gold. I must say something about the gold because I was very active in the gold market today, taking 4 trades today in the gold, and the personality of it was identical to the crude. We had these previous day's highs at resistance here, and we had previous day's lows. We had them all marked up. As we broke out, we were looking for long trades. I had a couple break evens trying to do that. Basically, as the market pulled back, I got in, went up, got me a break even, snapped me out. I tried it again, did the same thing again. As you see, it did tease us and rolled right back over. What did we do? As soon as it got back down inside the previous day's trading range, we started shorting, and there's where we made money in gold. So the strategy worked absolutely the same on the crude and the gold, and it's something we do every day in the live trading room. So same thing tomorrow, going into tomorrow, same analysis. We got to get out of this range here, guys. Got to get out of this range. If we sell off, look for it to sell off back towards the bottom end of this range. Hopefully, if we can get a little bit of a push, which I wouldn't mind seeing, we have a ton of room here for the gold to go ahead and run if it wants to go ahead and take off. So we'll be watching very, very closely to see if the gold can get a little push tomorrow and start to trade higher. So that's it for today, guys. Got a little bit long-winded here in today's video, but that's just because it was so active. We got, like I said, 8 trades in the live trading room today, so it was very, very active for us, and yeah, it turned out to be a really great day. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.